Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ben with Area Taba Gardens. The weather is cold today. Today is March 12th, 2022. Right now it's 34 degrees, but windy. 40 miles per hour wind. In fact, it just stopped uh, snowing. We had some snow showers. A few minutes ago, it stopped. I went out this morning around before 5 a.m. We had snow showers this morning also. And as I was driving my car, oh boy, my car was shaking because of the wind. Well, today's video is about a question that I saw online. There is this website called Houzz. I was looking for an information on that website when I came across this question. Can I use sawdust for cuttings? He wanted to know if he can use uh, sawdust to root fig cuttings or any hardwood cuttings. And he was discouraged from using sawdust. That if he used sawdust, it will suck up the nitrogen. It will not allow the cutting to root. And the guy was not happy with the answers he got. And he asked another question. But I just want to use it to root cutting, not to grow tree with sawdust. But all of the answers given to him was not encouraging. And that made me to become very inquisitive. So I went online and I saw so many researches online about sawdust. So many experiments they carry out rooting and growing fig trees in sawdust. And the reason why these agricultural scientists went into these researches is because they are looking for materials or rooting medium that people can easily have access to. Perlite is expensive. Some potting mix are expensive, and they start looking into sawdust because sawdust is cheap. You can get it free. So that made me became interested. I became interested. So after reading different researches, different experiments, I came to a conclusion. According to my words, experience is the best teacher. So I decided to carry out experiments. So I went online, looked for sawmill in my area, and I got one. And I called the guy and I told him that I need free sawdust. He said I should come over to get free sawdust. So I went and the guy asked me, "What do you want to do with this sawdust?" I said, "I want to root fig cuttings in sawdust." He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay." He gave it to me and he said, "Whenever you need, come. Call me and I will give you for free." There are so many sawmills who want to give out sawdust because it's a waste to them. They have too many of them. But let me show you what I got. Can you see? This is the sawdust. Look at this big bag that I got. And that's what I've been using in rooting fig cuttings. Free. And it's fresh. Look at that. So, and this is why agricultural scientists want people to use sawdust. And also in my YouTube channel, I want to encourage people to use sawdust. This is free, and you can root sawdust. You can root cuttings in this sawdust. Look at that. This is free. Free sawdust. Free. So, you can use sawdust in your garden, but compose it first. Don't use fresh sawdust in your garden. Yes, it will affect your plants, your crops in your garden if you apply it fresh, because sawdust is full. You see this sawdust here? Is full of carbon. This sawdust. And for sawdust to decompose, it needs nitrogen. And that is the reason why people who have used fresh sawdust in their garden were not happy, because it sucked up the nitrogen in the soil. When you want to decompose sawdust, it needs nitrogen to decompose it because of the carbon in it. So you can use compost sawdust, but you have to add lots of nitrogen substance with the sawdust. You can use blood meal and mix it with the sawdust. You can, if you want to grow something with sawdust, you can use blood meal if it's fresh. But if you want to compose sawdust, then you can add grass clippings that don't have chemicals sprayed on it. When you mow your lawn, you use the grass clippings. You can use coffee ground, mix it with the sawdust. Your fruit scraps, mix it with sawdust and compose it. After composing your sawdust, it's going to be one of the best organic substances you can add to your soil. Oh yes, because then it is full of nitrogen and no more carbon in it. But you've got to put lots of nitrogen substances in it. If not, the carbon will outweigh the nitrogen. So for it to compose, put a lot of nitrogen substances in it, and it will compose and to be so good in your garden. So I want to tell you that you can root fig cuttings. You can root fruit tree cuttings in sawdust. It's possible. Well, I will take you inside. Oh, sorry, sawdust got into my eyes. I will take you inside and show you the fig cuttings that I'm rooting in sawdust. Let's go inside. These are the cuttings that I'm rooting in sawdust. People have been discouraged, and that is why I love using this phrase. Experience is the best teacher. Carry out your own experiment and see if it is possible or not. Now let me show you some of these cuttings. Look at this one here. You see the root? This is Gino Bianco. Gino Bianco. Those are roots that you're seeing. Those are roots. And let me show you this. Let me see. This is another Gino Bianco. Look at that. This is sawdust. 50% sawdust, 15% perlite. The reason why I mix perlite with it is for easy drainage, so that this cutting can have aeration. This cup, look at. I started rooting this 1st of February. This is incredible. Sawdust. Gino Bianco. Okay. Let me put that one aside. Don't want to mess up this. This is Jurupa. I started this on 31st of January. Now let me show you. Can you see this? These are roots. And this is even a bigger cup that I'm rooting this one in. This is even a bigger cup. You see, 50% sawdust, 50% perlite. And with this perlite, fungus gnats can't even go into this rooting medium to destroy these cuttings. And that's one of the reasons why I added perlite. Okay, let me show you another one here. Yeah, it's Gino Bianco. Look at that. And this is sawdust. Look at even roots growing out there. This is sawdust. Can I use sawdust for cutting? Yes, is the answer. Look at that. Okay. Let me show you another cutting. This one is Col de Dam Ramada. Col de Dam Ramada. Col de Dam Ramada. Look at the roots there. Look at one root there. So it is possible. It is possible to root cutting in sawdust. Ooh, sure. Let me not mess up this cutting. Here is Ponte Tracer. I started it 1st of February. Ponte Tracer in sawdust. Ponte Tracer in sawdust. Sultan started 1st of February. In sawdust. Now the reason why this sawdust is darker is because when I started rooting this cutting, there was no holes at the bottom. And after watering it the first time, I thought the water was not that much. But with sawdust, when you water your sawdust, after a day or 2 days, if you look at it, all the water will stay at the bottom. So when I checked it, there was water at the bottom of the cup and no way out. So I had to put holes immediately to let out the water from the cups, and that was what affected these sawdust to change colors. But look at, sawdust is doing good. Now let me show you this one in 100% sawdust. This one is 100% sawdust. As red Lebanese. I started this first 28th of January. Will you tell me now that you cannot root fig cuttings, fruit tree cuttings in sawdust, even in 100%? No perlite. No perlite. Pure, fresh sawdust. Look at more roots coming out. More roots. More roots. So the answer is yes, you can root fig cuttings, fruit tree cuttings in sawdust. You've seen it for yourself. What I've done with sawdust. You've seen it. Rooting fig cuttings with sawdust. I wish the person that asked that question on house.com will see this video and be encouraged and root fig cuttings and fruit tree cuttings in sawdust. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, if this video has motivated you, has encouraged you, has inspired you, please like this video. Share this video with other people. Share it on your Fig forum. Share it on your gardening platform. Let people know that they can use sawdust. It is free of charge. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so every time I upload new videos, you will be notified. And my subscribers, you guys are the best. I appreciate all my subscribers, my new subscribers, my old subscribers. Thank you for your support. And I will see you again in the next video. Bye.